Here are inspirational quotes by Grant Cardone to help create massive success in your life. Weak and overwhelmed individuals respond to others' success by attacking it. Cash flow is not bragging rights. It's financial freedom. If you are not creating new problems for yourself, then you are not taking enough action. Be nice to people. It doesn't cost anything. The dictionary defines the term obsessed as the domination of one's thoughts or feelings by a persistent idea, image, or desire. Although the rest of the world tends to treat this mindset like a disease, I believe that it's the perfect adjective for how you must approach success. Receiving criticism is a surefire sign that you are well on your way. A little imagination combined with massive action goes a long way. You cannot blame your family for keeping you from the success you deserve. They should be the reason why you want to succeed. I suggest that you become obsessed about the things you want, otherwise, you are going to spend a lifetime being obsessed with making up excuses as to why you didn't get the life you wanted. If nobody hates you, nobody knows you. People's failure to think big enough usually means they will never act big enough, often enough, or persistently enough. Companies, industries, artists, products, and individuals who continue into the future successfully are those who approach every activity with the outlook that average is just not good enough. Have a higher purpose than money. Let your friends, family, and work associates know that you treat average like a terminal disease. Forward thinkers don't copy. They don't compete, they create. Great salespeople build value. I would rather die in expansion than die in contraction. I would rather fail to push forward than in retreat. Quit settling for reality and focus on your potential. Anyone who minimizes the importance of success to your future has given up on his or her own chances of accomplishment and is spending his or her life trying to convince you to do the same. Born broke is not the issue, staying broke is. Fathers are our first influencers. You don't have time and money because you don't invest time and money. Don't rest and don't stop, ever. The most valuable chips you have are your mindset, actions, persistence, and creativity. Commit to the income, not the problem. Those who do nothing will insist to their friends and family that they are happy and content and that all is right with them, which only serves to confuse everyone because it is evident that they are not living up to their full potential. Never set realistic goals. You can get a real life without setting goals for it. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. A person is obviously going to excel and do best in those areas in which he or she invests the most attention and takes the most action. To maintain your enthusiasm, you have to make your goals substantial enough that they keep your attention. Attitude is a choice. Never cut anything, never dilute greatness, never pull back on your horsepower, and never put a limit on your ambition, drive, and passion. The single biggest financial mistake I've made was not thinking big enough. I encourage you to go for more than $1 million. There is no shortage of money on this planet, only a shortage of people thinking big enough. Success tends to bless those who are most committed to giving it the most attention. Criticism is not something you want to avoid. Rather, it's what you must expect to come your way once you start hitting it big. One of the major differences between successful and unsuccessful people is that the former look for problems to resolve, whereas the latter make every attempt to avoid them. Never lower your target, increase your actions. You will not have a successful life surrounded by negative people. Show up early, treat people with respect, and perform at the highest levels till the world can't deny you. Your greatness is limited only by the investments you make in yourself. Doubt is your enemy. Comfort makes more prisoners than all the jails combined. Rich people don't get rich by accident, and poor people don't stay poor by accident. There is no shortage of money in this world. Start hustling. Success is no different than any other skill. Duplicate the actions and mindsets of successful people and you will create success for yourself. The world isn't going to come and make your dreams come true. Let the rest do whatever while you do whatever it takes. Small thinking has and always will be punished in one way or another. I don't have time is the biggest lie you tell yourself. Success is not the result of making money, money is the result of success. Be obsessed or be average. Support us by subscribing to Possible for Sure and for more quotes.